All right, so I got the chiller, I think, fully installed. I'm waiting on my Freon adapters for the valve because the system's actually R124YF or R1234YF, so it's the newer system. So I've got to downgrade it to the R134 so it can actually take our couplers for the machine. But I got these hoses all covered. I've got the sensor, which is back here. I ordered the wrong connectors for it, so I just made do with these since I had them in stock. So our upgraded connectors will actually have the one for the sensor. So it goes from here all the way down through here, down the intake hole, and then comes back around and actually attaches to the sensor that's in our chiller kit. So made these harnesses. I'm gonna see when we ship these kits, we're gonna include them with the kits as an option if people don't want to make their own harnesses. So but yeah, I mean, everything else looks good. The only other thing I have to do is wire in the bypass valve for the chiller, so that'll be pretty easy. It's just 2-wire. I'll add a relay. Got the condenser mounted, chiller brick mounted, everything's insulated where it needs to be. The TXV sensor's up here, so it's clocked at the supposed to be at the 1 o'clock position. I believe I have that right, but I don't. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I got all these hoses are still here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wrap these hoses or not, but I mean, we'll figure it out. So coolant is in. I got my wiper cowl brace back on, the new windshield wiper motor on. I actually had to make this work. It looks kind of funky right now. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, but this intake was meant for, a newer car. So this actually worked perfect for the mass airflow sensor, or the intake pressure sensor, I believe is what that is. And then the mass airflow sensor, I just kind of cut a hole and then I made it work as far as its sealing. So it should be good to go. The new power steering pump, all the hoses. I got the return line still disconnected. I'm gonna end up removing that from the car because I don't need it because it's a PWM now. I do have some new headlights coming for it, so I should update those. Because I removed the factory cooler, I went back to my old trans cooler because of when I did this swap originally. I wanted to use a different cooler for the transmission, so I had to tidy up my hoses here. It's not a big deal. Got the cooler on here, so it'll be, pulling air from the fan. So everything looks good. Everything is working. But yeah, so I'll charge the AC next once my fittings get here, or my adapters, I should say. I'll get my cowl plastic back on and get the underhood stuff done up. So again, overview the car. It is a 426 Hemi, cammed with one of our custom camshafts from Tap Performance. Did the Hellwagon 000 because this is the OG Hellwagon. Grip Tech pulley with our Tap Performance logo on it. 10% lower, green belt, stock manifolds, stock exhaust, and it actually is a stock red-eye exhaust because I ended up getting a kit that had the valves cut off of it for that. One of our pressure sensor extenders for the fuel rail pressure sensor. That's in our Dash 8 hose. 4 fuel rails, 1200cc injectors. That's our Y block from our return system. That was a return system. Now it's just a full dedicated PWM system. This is a leg maker intake. I could have ordered a new one, but figured I'd save some money and just kind of make this one work for me, so it should be good to go. New ABS module and hydraulic control unit is in for the newer cars. Got the new lines for the brake booster master cylinder setup, so it actually is going to be working fully functional as far as that goes. PCM's mounted. I got to get it under hood switch, so when I close the hood, I can remote start it. But yeah, I mean, everything so far is pretty good to go. So we're gonna get these fittings in, hopefully get everything charged up and see how this chiller works. But anyway, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. I know 1,000 isn't a whole lot, but for for what we have going on and how many things we have. You know, it's a pretty cool little milestone. It's 1,000 people, you know, watching watching what we do here. So, you know, just want to just say, you know, how appreciative of you guys I am, and you know, continuing to watch me. And I've seen a lot more you know, frequency of people coming and seeing our builds here, you know, through Tap Performance. You know, Tap Performance really is our main page. I've just got more of a start on my, you know, the Hellwagon, which is what it used to be. Now it's, you know, Mopar Maniac Motorsports. And you know, with everything we have here, you know, Mopar Maniac was just a little more involved. I'm a little more involved through my YouTube channel. So we're just going to keep doing stuff, and you know, I'll keep tagging Tap Performance, which is where I work. And yeah, we'll keep things rolling. We're going to have the race ram motor out soon, where we can get a Forge 392 in it. We can start testing some fuel system stuff on it. I know the hats for our ram systems are supposed to be here very soon, at least for the first few systems that we have out. We can get them all out. You guys are going to have them in your hands very, 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 very soon, I promise. We've just been doing a lot of machine work for the hats. We've just been waiting really on the baskets from this company that's doing our injection molding. So once all that's good to go, you know, we'll get things going. So we'll keep you posted on all of our builds. Please, you know, like, subscribe, and share. This is what we do. This is our profession. This is what we enjoy. We like to take care of our customers. We like to make sure that, you know, people aren't getting sold things that they don't need, especially when it comes to fuel systems. You know, there's a couple shops around here that say, oh, you know, Tap Performance doesn't know anything about fuel systems, yet we are, I want to say, aside from Ford itself, probably one of the top leaders in fuel system sales when it comes to the Hellcat platform. And we do a lot of returnless systems. A lot of customers come in and say, oh, I went to a shop and they said, I need a return system, yada, yada, yada. No, you don't. We've got multiple cars with, you know, over 1,000 horsepower running our triple PWM system. You know, all you really got to do is you can even just upgrade the output from, you know, your stock line, or, you know, coming out of the tank. You can block off the output from there, and then go from our hat straight up to the rails with, you know, like a -10, and you'd be perfectly fine. So anyway, we'll get more into that later, you know, once we start doing some more fuel system videos. But we, again, man, we just we want to take care of our people. We want to take care of our customers. We're so tired of just seeing these shops just rip people off, and just so much misinformation that, you know, we get from people saying this and saying that, and, you know, we have to kind of, you know, almost play catch up with everything else. So anyway, yeah, like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular, if you want anything explained, if you need an install video, please let me know, and we can